More than 800 children, babies, are killed by the Israeli aggression. I have a humble gift for you. Before starting. It's the Palestinian kufiya. It's a symbol of solidarity with Palestinian people.
It is very lovely.
I'm Muath. Last 5 years, I've been since 2019 here in Malaysia. I came to continue my postgraduate studies.
Is it possible for someone currently there to live a normal life and go through a day-to-day experience like the rest of the world?
The situation in Palestine is really bad, and this is the least I can describe it. Imagine yourself living in a place besieged for 16 years. Some people are even born and raised. They never seen anything outside Gaza. No traveling out.
Okay.
Even in very limited times, you are allowed to travel, and you have to have big excuse to travel. Some people even left to die because they were prevented from getting any medication or any operation that's not available inside the Gaza Strip, and they very badly need to travel outside to get a better medication and treatment. Asking if it's possible, the answer is, if you go calculated by numbers, as the UN said, Gaza will be inhabited. It's not like somewhere you can live normally. But yet the Palestinians' steadfastness made it possible to live there, and even to resist, even to advance to the minimum they can.
As much as like they can do to survive.
Yeah, to survive at least.
Do you and the people of Palestine feel like you are losing your ancestral home, your heritage, and your culture?
When occupation or colonization comes to a land, it's not occupying or colonizing only the land and resources. It's also stealing the heritage. It's also stealing the culture. For instance, this one, the pattern, the kufiya, it's known for centuries. This is Palestinian. But yet, the Israeli occupation now, it's claiming it for itself. If you can imagine, like here in Malaysia, some foreign country or something comes to Malaysia and claim Nasi Lemak as it's American Nasi Lemak.
We would laugh.
Will you accept it? So you feel your heritage is being stolen from you. It's not only, as I said, occupation by land. It's also occupation by minds. Occupation in heritage and culture.
Being in Malaysia all this time, are you actually feeling homesick?
Of course, for the whole time you being away from your family, from your friends, childhood friends, especially at these times, that the times of aggression and the times of war launched on the Gaza Strip. So you will be all the time worried, following the news, in very stress.
Is your family?
They are even
Is your family here with you? Or
yeah. My wife is with me here, and she's in trouble, emotional situation all the time.
If you were to say one main reason why you think the other half of the world is not being supportive towards what's happening on the Gaza Strip, what would you say it would be?
I think we can divide it into two layers. The first part is those who know really what's going on. I'm talking about the leaders and the politicians. They know well what they are doing. The media, they know well. They've been instructed to dehumanize the Palestinians, to justify their killings, and to justify the genocide is being committed against them, spreading propaganda and false news. They know what they are doing, and they are endorsing the killing of human civilians. If you go and search, we have more than 3,000 martyrs now in Palestine. More than 800 children, babies, are killed by the Israeli aggression. This is the first level I'm talking about. The second level is the public, which I have sympathy for them, empathy for them, because they've been fed with this mainstream Western narrative, which is copied from the Israeli. Your human nature is to sympathize with someone who's killed, if he is a civilian. But all this mainstream media affecting those people to not sympathize
not be empathetic
with the Palestinians. So these the two levels, from my point of view, why those people, or why this half, as you mentioned, is not showing solidarity to the Palestinians.
Hi Muath.
Hi,
So I want to know, is Palestine and Hamas the same thing?
Palestine is a country, and it has been occupied since 1948 by the Israeli occupation. As a reaction to that occupation, many resistance movements have started forming to resist this occupation. One of those resistance movement is Hamas resistance movement.
Do you think the Western media is biased? Do they make Palestine look bad?
Absolutely. The Western media has always reporting news of the suffering of the Palestinians, but they have never condemned the Israeli occupation. We are seeing them in this severe and massive and inhumane aggression against the Palestinian people in Gaza. They are yet justifying the genocides for the Israelis to be committed and against the Palestinians in Gaza. You are talking about human beings. At least treat them equally.
What did the Western media say about the land? Do they tell people that it's Israel land?
They told the people that it's Israel land and Israel is being attacked. So if you go just 2 steps in the history, you will see which land is this for. This land is Palestinian land. These lands used to be for the Palestinians. The Israelis came and immigrated and then declared their state. They occupied the lands. They colonized the lands. So you cannot ask people in Gaza, it's not acceptable to accuse them of attacking Israel. They are coming back.
They are protecting the land.
They are restoring their lands. They are freeing their already occupied lands. This is the right context we have all to be to look at the events through.
Okay, I understand that your family is in Palestine right now.
Every 2 days they manage to send me, we are still alive. We are not dead already. We are not killed. They are saying they are fine. But I know they are not. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. On the other hand, the Malaysians are showing solidarity with you. So you are not left alone. Especially on the Palestinian community in Malaysia, to the Palestinians affected from the aggression in Gaza. I pray for them.
I pray for them.
And I would love everyone to pray for them and for the Palestinians, and do whatever you can do, like, I don't know, to end this. They don't deserve this.
Do you think this conflict will finally end?
To start with, it's not a conflict. It's an occupation. I think this occupation must end. Any human being will not love his land to be occupied, his country to be taken away from him. And if it happened, he will resist with all possible means. So yes, I do think that the Israeli occupation of Palestine must end and will end.